Other news tonight, something kind of gross. One of the reservoirs at Mount Tabor is offline because a man urinated into it early this morning.
Yeah, police were called out and they cited that man. Two others got tickets for trespassing, but it raises a bigger question. How safe is Portland's drinking water if this can happen? It has happened before. We sent Tim Becker to ask the tough questions. He joins us live now from Mount Tabor. Tim?
Yeah, Jenny, I spoke with the head of the Water Bureau this morning because this isn't the first time this has happened up here. And frankly, it could have been a lot worse. I mean, what if somebody threw something toxic into the reservoir instead of just urinating? That's one of the questions I asked. And also questions like, what is the Water Bureau doing to keep things like this from ever happening at all and to keep their customers safe?
They have an expectation that when I deliver water to their house and they're feeding it to their children, that it doesn't have human urine in it.
Water Bureau boss David Schaff is right. So I asked him, how can people just walk into a place like Reservoir number 5 here and contaminate the drinking water whenever they want? It happened 3 years ago when cameras caught this person doing it at Mount Tabor, and now it has happened again.
That's why we have security. That's why we have the cameras. That's why we get such great response from the Portland Police Bureau. But that is a risk.
This time they caught the guy. Police cited him for public urination, and the district attorney's office is reviewing videotape for other possible criminal charges. Schaff tells me upgraded security cameras and sensors on the fences helped nab the urinator. But risk, he says, is always there with open-air reservoirs.
Our biggest vulnerability is that our drinking water is out in the open.
Just by doing that, they should see us now. They should know that we're here doing this.
Floyd Jones has been policing the Water Bureau's efforts at security for years. She tells me she's glad they caught the guy this time, but still wonders how his friend made it over the fence in the first place.
Would you like to see something more done with security in these areas?
You know, what I'd like to know is we've installed this equipment along the fencing that should have alerted the Water Bureau before anyone could ever make it over.
Well, the public has access to this place 24/7, so unless you throw up a huge fence around the area, it's always going to be at some level of risk. That's also why they rely so heavily on security cameras for quick response. You're looking at one of them now. Well, they're hoping to find more violations that this guy might have committed, and they tell me prosecute him to the fullest extent of the law, use that as a deterrent to prevent similar incidents in the future. We're going to be sure and follow this story and let you know how the DA's office handles this case. For now, reporting live at Mount Tabor, Tim Becker, KOIN 6 News.